In this video, I'd like to do a little geometry review. This is an idea we're going to use a ton in the next couple sections, and that is working with ratios and similar triangles. So in a few minutes, or in the next video, we're going to take a look at cosine of 45 and kind of use this idea to our advantage. But for now, I'd like to just stop a minute and think about a 3, 4, 5 triangle. So let's just say we have a 3, 4, 5 triangle. If we were to look at the, say, tangent of this angle, hopefully you're seeing opposite over adjacent. That would give you 4/3. Okay, now what if I wanted to make this triangle twice as big? Okay, so I'm going to take this. Actually, let me grab it here. We're going to make it twice as tall. That's about twice as tall. So let me ask you, how big is this side? Well, hopefully you're thinking 3. Now it's twice as big. This should be 6. And then the other leg would have to be twice of 4. That's 8. The other leg, oops, not 5. 2 times 5 equals 10. So everything got twice as big. Now, what happens to my tangent ratio here? If I take the opposite side of 8 over the adjacent side, which is 6, I should get 8/6, which reduces to 4/3. Pretty cool, huh? No matter what size triangle, the tangent ratio will be the same. Now, in this last one, I'm going to go the opposite direction. What if I wanted to make this half as big? So I'm now going to shrink it down. And so instead of being 3, 4, 5, it's now half as big. So how big is each side? So if I start with the 3, this side used to be 3. Now it's half as big. Half of 3. This new side is 1.5. The vertical leg used to be 4. Now it's half of that. It's got to be 2. And the hypotenuse used to be 5. Now it's half of 5, or 2.5. Hopefully that makes sense. So what happens to my tangent ratio here? Tan of theta, opposite side is now 2. My adjacent side is 1.5. If you type that in the calculator, change it to a fraction, you'll see it comes out to 4/3. You can also think of taking 2 and 1.5, multiplying top and bottom by 2. That's also going to give you 4/3. But the great thing about this is it doesn't matter which triangle we pick, the tangent ratio is going to be the same. And this is true for all trig functions. Trig functions are just ratios. Anytime I have similar triangles, same shape, different size, the ratios of them are going to be the same. And that would work regardless of which ones we picked. So I picked opposite over adjacent, but it's true for sine, 4/5, 8/10, 2/2.5. So we're going to utilize this idea a lot, and if you understand this concept now, it will really help you throughout.